plugged on.
We are. I have a headache. Sorry.
That's Keith. I'm Tyler. We're here to talk about the new Kreator song, Gods of Violence.
Yeah.
Off their album, Gods of Violence. Coming out January 27th, 2017. So it's almost, at that point, been 5 years. In between albums.
Wow, right. Okay.
So, kind of a pretty large gap there for Kreator. But
I mean, they were touring for like that
For a
album.
while.
Like, was it like? No, it was 2 years ago. We saw them. They were still touring behind that album, which was weird because we saw them with Arch Enemy. That was 2 years ago, right? Or am I weird? Or was that last year?
It was October 2014.
14? Oh yeah, that's what it was. Okay.
No, October 2015.
But it was a year ago. So there was still.
Because we saw them Halloween 2014 with Overkill.
That was. Yeah, that might have been, sure. I don't remember.
It's
one of the
fucking
two.
matter.
They toured behind that album for 3 or 4 years, which is like mind-boggling. Only Metallica does that. They tour for an album for like 10 years, and it's like.
Phantom Antichrist is probably one of the best thrash albums ever recorded, in my opinion.
And I would agree with you.
And by far the best Kreator album, in my opinion. But, so we're huge Kreator fans. What do you think of this song?
I really like this song. I like how after the like acoustic or whatever intro, it just kind of busts in to I guess like one of the choruses, because there's kind of like 2 of them in the song. And I thought that was just really cool, and it's like I just love. That's probably my favorite part. That particular part of the song that they bust into is probably like my favorite part of the whole song, or one of them, because I do like the middle section a lot. Just how everything fits together. The lead and the rhythm underneath it, and then the gang vocals and everything. It just all comes together. And that's like literally that section right there is everything I love about thrash. It's like right there. I'm just like, this is perfect. I mean, this is just another great Kreator song. I think the vocals from Mylan are awesome. They're great. I mean, he does the thing that he usually does, which is he follows the riff a bit, but that's fine. And you just like, I mean, he still sounds good. He sounds just as good as on Phantom Antichrist. But then like the rest of the song, like the drums are the drums. I like how they use the drums in the chorus to have the 2 separate like feelings in the chorus. There's a little bit more like upbeat, and they slow it down a little bit, and it just gets even more like heavy, which I really like. That's another thing that I really love about thrash, is how they can take one riff and just change the beat up a little bit, and it has like a different life. And it's just like everything fits so nicely together on this album. I think this solo on this album is one of my favorite solos of this year. This solo is awesome. I just like how the back and forth nature of it, and how just like it kind of just keeps going, and it's kind of like just like a beast of its own in the whole song, just kind of going everywhere. So, and I really enjoy that. Like, that's one thing I think Kreator does really well, is that they can write these very thrashy, very fast-paced solos, but you kind of never get tired of them, and that's what's awesome. And then the other thing is probably my favorite singular riff is the middle section. I just think that riff is just so cool, and like how it's all mid-paced, and it just kind of, you just want to bang your head to it. That's like this entire song. You just want to bang your head to this entire song. I'm just kind of bobbing my head like this the entire time listening to it, which is like it's nice because sometimes you can't do that for an entire song, but then like I just like this because I can just sit there and just listen to it. It hits you hard. It's abrasive. It's everything that you would want from a Kreator song. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think you just summed it up right there. It's everything you want from a Kreator song. I could seriously see this album, or this song, fitting in on Phantom Antichrist. Like, it sounds straight up, the production-wise, the feeling of it, I think. Phantom Antichrist was Kreator just kind of almost reinventing themselves in a way, but not at the same time. Like, they're still very much a thrash band, but their songwriting was just through the roof, and their riffs were incredible. And Mylan Petroza just sounded phenomenal, and this is no different to me. with this song. My favorite riff is the verse riff. That riff is just excellent. I mean, all the riffs are awesome, but that verse riff, I just love its speed and somewhat of its technicality as well. It's cool. I also just love the way right after the acoustic intro, which is awesome. Very Phantom Antichrist to me. That opening riff really punches you in the face, but it is the most Kreator ass fucking riff. Only Kreator kind of writes riffs like that. It's awesome. And then the first, thrashy riff is just another Kreator ass riff. It's great. They have such a style to them that is just awesome, and I just feel like they're pulling fucking riffs out of a golden treasure chest and just slapping them together, and it's just beautiful. I think this chorus, when they're saying, the gang vocals, we shall kill, all that stuff, and that guitar lead will get stuck in your head fucking all day. At least when I first listened to it, I was like, yep, it's right here.
It's staying.
Yeah.
Have fun in there for a while.
Yeah, it's awesome. And then the solo on here, I love it as well. And I think Phantom Antichrist, to me, Kreator really stepped up their solo game. They never really stood out to me before then. They felt Slayer-like, which to me is never a good thing, personally. But, Phantom Antichrist had excellent solos. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm super excited for this album. I mean, out of all the albums we know about next year or bands that are recording now, this is by far the one that I'm looking forward to the most, and it's coming out super early in the year, in January. So, who knows? I hope this is going to be another album that is like, this is the album to beat this year. You know what I mean?
I was going to say, wouldn't it be awesome if this was another year where, like, one of the first albums to come out is like the best to come out all year, which I hope. I mean, if Gods of Violence is anything like Phantom Antichrist, it probably will be. Yeah, it'll be up there. It'll be a high contender for that.
Yeah, I agree. Let us know what you think of Kreator's Gods of Violence. Let us know how you feel about your excitement for this album, and we'll see you guys later.